Good morning. It's Coach Mel. Monday mornings with Coach Mel and Kiki in the way, as usual. Unbelievable. If you're thinking about getting a cat, you need to consider one thing: there's no control. They have no boundaries. They can jump on anything, they can get in the way of anything, and they're untrainable. And that's probably not true, but it feels like it's true right now with this guy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hey, so welcome back to Monday Mornings with Coach Mel, and it's pitch black outside. It's 6:30 in the morning, which is so weird because, I mean, that's because of the time change. So I'm not a fan of the time change. I would rather it be darker in the evening and lighter in the morning when I wake up early. And I know a lot of you don't agree with that, but here's the thing. In the evening, when it's like 6 p.m. or 5:30 and it's dark, and you're like looking outside and you're like, oh my gosh, it seems like it's so late. But then you look at the clock says it's only 5:30. And for me, that like boosts my spirit. It's like, oh, it's only 5:30. Like I still have like 5 hours before I have to go to bed. That's awesome. Whereas in the morning, you wake up early and it's so dark out and it feels like it's 4 in the morning and your body's like, ugh, tired. It's like it's not 4 in the morning, it's 5 in the morning. It's time to get up. That's my perspective. So I actually do not like when it's dark in the morning and light in the evening. No thanks. Hey guys, hope you are ready to have another great Monday morning. Hope you are ready for an awesome day. And I just wanted to share a little story with you. We had a friend of my daughter's in the car with us this last week, and we were talking about what are we going to do when we grow up? And I'm still trying to figure that out. I know what I will do when I grow up, not have a cat in my face. What are we going to do when we grow up? And the girl said something like, it'd be really cool to be a business owner. And I'm like, well, I'm all about business owning. I own 3 businesses. Let's talk. So, well, one thing she said is, it's interesting too, because we're talking 13, 14-year-old girls, was that she was afraid to start her own business, afraid that it wouldn't work, afraid that it wouldn't succeed. I asked her what kind of business she would have, and she said a restaurant. And she's like, what if nobody comes to my restaurant? What if everybody hates it? And so we had a great talk in the car about our fears and how we let our fears hold us back, and how you can't do that in life if you want to do big stuff, because big stuff is scary. Big stuff is risky and it makes you vulnerable. It puts you into a position to fail. It puts you into a position to be rejected and to be not wanted. And that's scary for us, right? Because we want to know that it's going to work. And that's not how it works when you do big stuff. And when I started my businesses, especially for me, the coaching business, putting myself out there as a coach, basically I'm selling myself. It's been very scary, to start groups and to invite people to come join the group and to log in to the Zoom on Saturday morning, not knowing if anyone's going to be on the Zoom. It's like, what if I'm on this by myself? Yes, thank you, Kiki. What if I'm on this by myself? What if no one's here today? I just launched a virtual boot camp where we're going to go through a month together, really dialing in our nutrition and our intentional movement every day, and just stress management, sleep management, all that stuff. And there's going to be 8 of us doing this. And that's exciting. And to hear the rewarding comments from the members of the group, telling me how much they've been helped by my coaching and by this group. We've been going since January, and I was afraid to start this. And had I not started it, I wouldn't have all the rewarding benefits from starting it. I would just be not coaching and sitting in fear and in wonder. What if it works? What if it doesn't work? You have to step out into your fear and go for that which you're afraid of. If it's something you're passionate about, if it's something you really want to do. And I'm a big believer in that. It's something I practice often in my life. There's been times that I haven't stepped out because of fear, and you'll regret that because you'll never know. You'll never know. What if that would have worked? What if I would have done that? Years ago when I was having to clean houses for a living and work so hard, working several jobs and just physically demanding, right? I was cleaning 15 houses plus doing hair. doing hair at 2 different places, actually. I can remember cleaning people's toilets. And if you would have swooped down in that moment and told me someday you'll own a cleaning company with 8 employees and cleaning 40 plus properties in the community and soon to be hiring an operations manager, I would have said, that's hard to imagine. I don't know that I would have believed in that moment, but that's exactly where I am now because I just continued. And I really just, I tell that story because, and I told the girl that similar story and telling her that I never believed that it could get big enough that I would have employees cleaning and I would be providing jobs for the community and I would be leading these teams. I never believed that that would happen, but I just kept taking the right steps and moving forward and progressing and growing and personal developing myself. Is that a word? Personal developing myself and just being a better person and learning and getting around the right people, getting around people who believe in me and getting around people who think big and dream big. These things have led me to where I'm at and will continue to lead me to even bigger places. So on this Monday morning, I encourage you, whatever it is you're afraid of, whatever it is that you're passionate about, if you want to fulfill your purpose, but it's a little scary, I would encourage you to go for it. Take the first step, whatever it is, and take it fast, because the longer you wait, the more your fear grows, because fear feeds on time. So the longer you wait, the bigger your fear gets and the more apt you are to not take action. So take action now. Take a small step towards that, whatever it might be, and just go for it. So have a great Monday morning, and I will see you next week.